Pokémon, I'm Freddie Kane.
And this is Summer.
And today what we're going to do is we're going to be presenting to you a really fun deck that we put together, and it's called the Stufful deck, and it is named after one of our favourite Pokemons, which is...
Stufful.
Stufful. So, I'm going to pass it over to Summer. Summer, take it away. What's in the deck?
So first we have a 4-3 Zora line. So Zora, they are both the same, but they are different arts. And it does Stampede for 10 and Ram for 20. Then Zorak, it's mainly just for trade and Writer's Beating. And if you don't know what Writer's Beating does, this attack does 20 damage for each of your Pokemon in play. And then we have Stufful, which does Flop for 30. It has 70 HP. And then we have Beware, which its ability is Fluffy. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from the attacks of your opponent's non-fire Pokemon, and then Crosscut. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, this attack does 60 more damage.
So there are a few other Bewares, aren't there?
Yeah.
So why have you chosen this one?
Because it's a fighting type and it's weak to Psychic, not like fighting, because all the other ones are weak to fighting, and because Zorak is weak to fighting, your Beware that I have in my deck does 240 damage, with the Choice Band it does 270. And then this one, it's Rake It In. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, during your turn you may draw 3 cards, but you can only use it once. And Dangerous Blow, 60. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, this attack does 60 more damage.
If that was a fighting type, we'd probably put that in there as well.
Yeah. It's basically the same as the one that we have in the deck, except it's got Rake It In, and when instead of an evolution Pokemon, it's a basic Pokemon to add 60 more damage. Then we've got this one, which I haven't got in the deck, and it's Bear Hug for 40. The defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. Then Superpower, which is okay, 60 plus, you may do 40 damage if you do the Pokemon does 20 damage to itself.
So it's 80 plus 40, so again it's a damage cap of 120, which is the problem that Beware has. I just wish that it could actually attack for a slightly more, and it would actually be a lot more popular.
And then there's Beware GX. Bear Hug, defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. It's kind of the same as the other one that we just looked at, but it does 80 instead of, I think it was 40. And then Double Impact, 100 times. Flip 2 coins, this attack does 100 damage for each head, which is okay, but if you get 2 tails it's not quite good. And then Big Throw doesn't do any damage, but discard your opponent's active Pokemon and all cards attached to it.
Okay, so very expensive attacks there. Double Impact may not be as successful as you would want it to be if you've charged it up with all those energies. So it's probably just better to avoid this GX and just go with your normal fluffy ones. You'd be surprised as to how much damage Beware can actually have because of Fluffy. What Fluffy allows is it allows it to be protected against Zorak attacks, and also Golisopod as well. So we've been playing Golisopod a few times before the stream, and some pretty close matches that we hope to showcase to you today. Right, okay, so we've got Zygarde EX in there.
So Zygarde's basically not more of an attack, but it's like for weaknesses, because if you're like playing against the Psychic deck, then all of your Pokemon, they get like all the Bewares and the Stufful, it's weak to Psychic, so you'd rather use the Zorak and the Zygarde and something else we put in. And then there's a Mewtwo, and Psychic is for Buzzwole, so 20 plus this attack does 20 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. And then Lele's just for like Lele.
Lele's for Lele.
Lele's for like...
2 Field Blow?
Yeah.
And the Super Rod?
Just to like get all your energies and Stufful's back in.
Stufful's back, yeah. Full Ultra Ball. We've got 1 Brooklet Hill, 1 Parallel City, just in case we need to use Zygarde's attack for 40 damage.
And just in case Parallel City like.
Parallel City. We might raise that to 2 Parallel Cities. Bridget, we're hovering between 2 and 3 Bridget at the moment, but it is really essential to get your Stuffles out right at the very beginning.
Then we've got 3 Cynthias, just so you can get a new hand.
Consistency.
And 4 Guzmas, like just to switch.
Guzma's really important in this deck. Really, really important.
And then N, just to disrupt your opponent.
I could definitely see N going down to 2 and Cynthia going up to 4. But you find late game that you're drawing into your Cynthias.
And then Professor Sycamore, we did have 4, but then we went down to 3.
Choice band?
Just for choice band.
Just a choice band.
Float stone, so like if you Guzmaring, you can retreat back.
That's important. With the choice band, I think you just need to just get a few extra hit points on things like Galicipods if you're attacking with Buoy.
And double colourless energy just to attack. And then we've got 8 of the fighting energies.
Could easily put a special charge in here, just in case you're.
We did, but then
we took it out as well because just to make space, I forgot to put Ultra Balls right at the very beginning, so that was really important. That did definitely help with consistency. So the deck list is on the left hand side. We'll be back in a few moments and we'll be playing a few games with this deck. Don't go away.
bye.
Okay, Demo Quinn. Let's see what he has. Metal deck. Now, hopefully we'll have a really good beginning. So just mulligan. Wait for our opponent to select their starting Pokemon. Check that. Okay, yeah, Stufful active. Zoro on the bench. We get to go first anyway, so going first is really, really key on this one. You get your early attachment as well. We've also got Brooklet Hill, so not a bad start. And on the second turn we can get a Zoroark. Okay. Right, okay, so Brooklet Hill. Brooklet Hill. Brooklet Hill.
What?
Brooklet Hill.
Oh, Brooklet Hill.
Oh, you're miles away. Right. Stufful, another Stufful. Could have checked my deck, but we're just going to go for it. Oh, it's a Lowland Diggler. Alright, okay, attached to the active. I think we're just going to keep it the way it is, so done. Okay, send him a smile, because he was shocked to see Stufful. So this is the Thug Trio build. Well, that's useful, that's helpful. In fact, we could sweep with a single Beware. Stufful. Okay. Spelunk. Spelunk's an interesting attack. Bench is different.
Bench is different.
Okay, I'm head. Right. Zora. Should we bench Zora?
Yeah.
And then active Beware. Benched, that's it. If we Ultra Ball, we can get Cynthia or Ultra Ball. Guzman and choose that. Or we could go for a Professor Sycamore. What do you think we should do?
Sycamore?
Sycamore, okay. The problem is that go on. Oh wait, yeah. Before we Sycamore, let's trade that Guzman away. Or should we Sycamore first and then we get to trade something as well? Let's Sycamore first. Because we could draw into something really important. Ah, okay. Ultra Ball. Oh, wait. We can trade the choice band. Won't be needing the choice bands this game. Field Blower, his Choice Band, and Mount Coronet. We could put a Fighting Energy on Stufful. Don't really want to end him. So should we get another Beware?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ultra Ball with 2 ends. Because he will have to do quite a bit to knock us out. No, the Beware though. So at least we've got a guaranteed attack on next turn. And pass. So the trio it has 80 HP, and I think it's 30 for each energy that it has in hand. If there's a way of getting the Starmie, we need to target that Starmie. If we can try and get that to how many goes where have we used that? 2. We have to be very careful there. What does Iron Head do? Oh, is it 10 for each head? Oh, but Fluffy stopped us. Right, Zorak. Trade a Fighting Energy. That's like Scorched Earth, isn't it? Oh. Oh, brilliant! We got the double kill on this. So, I thought you did you not? Oh, you got another Bridget. Okay. Put another Stuffle down. And do we Sycamore? No?
No.
Alright. Crosscut. Oh, he's not happy. Discard part? Okay, we can get that one energy back in. We could trade and then play the Super Rod. So we get both energies in. Oh dear.
Oh dear. My.
Go for our Stuffle.
Did you do that?
He just wants to see. He wants to force the Gizmo. Flop for 30. Splunk.
Splunk.
So what is Splunk?
I don't actually know.
Oh, I think he's changing the order of the top 3 of his deck. Okay, we got 2 traits. So we're looking for a flow state.
Did I just have like 2 Bridgets?
Yeah, you just
Stack
3 Bridget in a row.
stuck on top of each other?
I think you got a good hand actually. Trade the other Bridget. Oh, brilliant. Float state on the active. Wait a moment. Double colorless on the Beware.
That one?
Yeah. You're right. The good news is that he has no Diglets.
Doug.
He has no Diglets at the moment.
Doug.
So he's stuck. We're 2 Guzma down, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think he's going to end. Oh, this is why Zorak is really good. If he did choose that one. Discard pile? Still got that one energy in there. Babe, can't see the screen. Must get that Starmie.
Must
get that Starmie. So if we get a Gizmo, that'd be great. Okay, Ultra Ball the energy and Ultra Ball. Oh, yeah. You won it 2 times. Ultra Ball? No, you kick it. You've already played the Ultra Ball.
And then the energy.
Yeah. Because then you can Super Rod. The energy's back in. You want to get a Beware? So, you can say that louder if you want.
No.
She said beware, beware. Go on then. Go Super Rod. Those 2 energies back in. That's it. Right. Trade one of the Sycamore's away. Right. 120.
Guzma.
You need the. Oh, you got the Guzma. Go on then, Guzma. Up the start, aren't you? That's it. Move there. That's it. Attach the fighting energy to the Beware. The empty one. That's it. And then cross cut. Hopefully, that options, and we got a parallel city as well. So it's looking good for Stufful. Victories in sight. Ah, it's gonna do 100.
You're playing Bridget.
Yeah. What do they do? Go for it or? If we put the double colourless on the Beware, we guarantee the win because it would be 3 attackers basically. Double colourless on that. If we retreated, we would save ourselves a prize if we then parallel city ourselves. Trade the Zora away. I think it's on. Trade the Zygarde, we don't need that. Okay, oh. If we Guzma up his Staryu, he's in trouble. Guzma?
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Parallel city ourselves. Bench, blue side ourselves, yep. To get rid of the Lele and the damage Beware. Lele?
Lele.
Yeah. And damage Beware.
Lele.
Okay. Right, and then cross cut.
I think I'm getting there.
You're okay. Yeah. The only thing about the blue side of the parallel is that you can't really then attack with Zora. It's the only disadvantage.
Hello.
It's the only disadvantage. So maybe we could take the parallel city out, but what would we take it out for? Maybe another Brooklet Hill. Brooklet Hill will allow you to fill up your bench. Oh.
Hello.
Let's have a look. Okay. If he knocks out the Beware, we have to attach a fighting energy to a Zorak. The reason being that we will run out of attackers. Okay, trade. Oh, we can put the Zorua down. Let's put the Zorua down. And could float stone the active and then attack him with the benched. Beware.
Let's do the active. Attack with the bench.
And attach energy.
To
Zorak. We could. No, we don't want to end him, so trade the end. Oh, bench the Mewtwo. And that's it. Do cross cut.
cross cut.
Guzma, we get through. Oh. all for Gizmo. So Gizmo very, very crucial. So I wonder whether Power Pad would be useful in this deck. Just got two supporters back in the deck. We always seem to get oh, is that it? 120. Attach the energy to the Zora, that's it. And then retreat. Retreat for the assets. And attack. We got it! Oh. A victory. And you're exhausted. Alright, thank you for watching Stufful Tuesday.
Thank you.
Thank you, and we shall see you soon.
Bye.